Greetings, my name is the Smelty Cynic, and today we're going to be continuing where we last left off with Silent Hill. Now, I did replay a certain amount of this section, just so I can get this item. So if you remember, we had that, what was it, the liquid in the director's room? And we had the bottle at the time, but I didn't realize that you could actually pick up that liquid at that time, and I was afraid I wouldn't be able to later, because it's a very crucial thing in the future. Much like this VCR. So I figured I'd just go back and do it. Wasn't too bad. Thankfully I had a save state, so it wasn't that much of a backtrack. There were a few things that I didn't quite register at the time because I was just kind of fumbling around with stuff. But I kind of felt like the fourth floor wasn't there the first time I went in the elevator, and that's right. In fact, it's not even there when you go into it the first two times. So there's a whole actual reason for this, and kind of ties back into, I think I mentioned this before, with 1908. No, not 1908, 1408. Which, I don't know if that, I can't remember when that story came out. I'll probably post an annotation for just further clarification. But that actually reminded me of the whole 1408 story where the room 1408 and whole 13th floor doesn't exist. Those kind of like signifiers and like of what Americans view as, you know, hold on. You're in danger. There you are. Oh, I can do that? I know that. Huh. Well, that'll make it easier. Oh, here she comes. Kick the parasite. Alright, now what was I saying? Alright, 1408. So I didn't process it at the time that that floor was there for a reason, and we couldn't see it beforehand, and it's because it's actually rooted in Japanese culture where the number 4 is a word that's closely similar to death. Much like how we in the US view the number 13 as a sign of bad luck. So, didn't process it at the time, but I figured I wanted to include it in this part, just to make it a little bit more relevant to the discussion. But what we're actually doing on this part is we're actually getting these plates. Now, if you remember from the school, we have... It's like I was saying, if you remember from the school, we had the mythical creature and fairy tale come to life. Well, here's another one with these plates that is very reminiscent of Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland, which is a very fitting, what's the word? Connection, considering how lucid this place is. What do we have here? Again, another symbolic thing, a bird cage. Usually, you know, a sign of freedom and liberation, but caged up and the like. But the bird's not here, which means what? Probably not something good. So we cleared all this floor. Is there anything else about the hospital worth mentioning? No. Again, I'll post a link in the annotation for someone who has done a very good job researching all these little things for my benefit. Because again, I wouldn't have this subtext, which it's not important to the discussion. Well, I mean, it is important, but I mean, it's not vital to, you know, enjoying this game and understanding its story. Much like the fact that, yeah, you notice a lot of these enemies in this area, they're bugs. Probably for a reason. Now why? We don't know yet. But, considering that the nurses have a big old parasite in the back of their on the back of their bodies, probably not a flattering view of them. And since we're we started in the basement, we worked our way up. I'm gonna guess we need to go back down to the basement in this world. So let's see. We're in 305. Okay, no, we're in the storage room. There we go. Some little podcast stuff for me to take off the edge of the situation. Because again, while the gameplay doesn't exactly emphasize the horror, the atmosphere is definitely top-notch and enough to give me nightmares for a while. Why do I play all these survival horror games back-to-back with each other? I don't know. I have my moods, and this is definitely my mood at the moment. Now let's see. You only met Dr. Kaufman, right? Yeah. So, just like the other character we had with the what was it, the turtleneck? Yeah, we had the turtle, the mock turtle, and then the Cheshire cat. And if you weren't sure if it was an Alice in Wonderland reference, then that pretty much seals the deal. And hopefully at the end of this, we could actually start talking about a certain character that's relevant to the story. I've mentioned her name a couple times, but, you know, trying to save up that build-up. Okay. Well, clear this entire floor. I guess I can go down. I know the door won't open on this floor. Right. So we cleared the 3rd floor, and now we're going down to the 2nd floor. Oh, there she is. Stay down. What do we have here? Okay. Oh. Okay. So we got these leeches here. We need to take care of them to get to this thing. Thankfully, we have a bit of a hint on the ground to use blood pack. Right. So now we can get this item and we can get out of here. So that's three out of 4 characters we met so far. The Hatter, the Cheshire Cat, and the turtle. Well, this is the area we need to go eventually, but not right now. And again, just like how there was a save room in the infirmary, and upstairs it was in the room 302, a room we will definitely visit in the future. Hint, hint. A lot of the important things thus far with this game have focused around nurses, nurse rooms, things that should be helpful little things, right? Or a sign of safety. Let's see if I can use my thing to save a little bit of ammo. A lighter. Okay. I do like this camera movement thing. It's not as disorientating as it might first seem. Oh, can't go that way. What's this? Grim Reaper list. Well, that's not that's not encouraging. So we need to go down one more floor, I suppose. First doctor we met. Not exactly the nicest person, huh? So this goes back to the waiting. I guess we'll go this way since there's maybe some stuff. Or not. Alright. Nowhere else to go but here. Alright, there's one guy over there. Oh. Yeah, that's very... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That was a lot of health drinks. Well, this seems empty. There must be a reason to be in here. Okay. Maybe I come back here later. Jesus. Was it like that before? Hard to tell. Oh, ammo. How are we doing on ammo? I say that knowing I'm going to have hundreds of ammo, but, you know. Want to know how gun-ho I'm getting. So we can't go in the doctor's office nor the conference room. Maybe the kitchen? What's out on the floor? Oh, it's just a pipe. Again, more of these bottles filled with the same kind of red liquid that we had before. Sorry, I had to adjust my microphone for a second. We're fine. Ah, last piece that we're looking for. And another safe spot. Now this is supposed to be the director's office. Which, if you remember Alice in Wonderland, the Red Queen, who is mainly the central antagonist, and didn't like the Alice character, you know, had it out for a certain girl. Probably doesn't bode well that the last piece and the one for the Queen is here. Now, we got all the stuff here. Well, I can't go to the basement now, can I? Oh, I can. Well, let's see what's out here. There she is. Boy, those are some ugly looking parasites, aren't they? If I can aim it. No, I can't aim down. Oh well, worth a try. Oh, not good. Get off. Get off. Ah, Harry, come on. Okay, we are probably banged up now. Well, nothing one of these can't fix. Okay, so there's a morgue, there's a generator room, and a boiler room. We need to check. Alright. Is this the one or is it the other one? No. Next door. Oh, it is on. Now, it seems a little excessive to give us all these melee weapons when they don't really change all that much. I mean, we could try the hammer out. Why not? Man, it seems like it has a longer reach, so we can use that to our advantage. Bit of a more surreal environment than the school now, isn't it? So at least the school, it still looked real, but if I look down at all, just a big black bottomless pit. Is this... No, I need to go back. Alright, so clue. Clouds flowing over a hill. Sky on a Sunday day. Tangerines that are bitter. Lucky four-leaf clover. Violets in the garden. Dandelions along a path. Unavoidable sleeping time. Liquid flowing from a slashed wrist. So, besides being a terrible poem, it kind of changed its mood from something that sounds very pleasant and simple to something that's a little bit more dark and sinister at the end. So, after the clouds, we have the sky. And then, I think it was the Hatter next. Then, the dandelions. And finally, the slashed wrist. And now we can proceed. There you are. Come on. Come closer. I can't move. Interesting. Well, at least this hammer is very effective, I'll give it that. I imagine this will unlock the door. There we go. Now, how many more rooms do we need to clear? Operating room, intensive care unit, and then the elevator, I suppose, is where I go next. Come on. There we go. Glad I discovered that looking around made things a lot easier. Now, what do we have here? Base room, storeroom. Got it. Notice that we're in the operating room to get this key. Probably means something very significant happened here. Just like how we got the basement key to get this started. What do we have here? Alcohol. Good. Just Just what I need at this moment. Locked. Oh, medkit. So that was the intensive care unit. Alright, so now we need to go downstairs. So this door over here is where we're supposed to go. And now what's behind this mystery door room? Some shotgun ammo and pistol ammo. Now, if we have a gander at the map here, there's nothing really to tell us do we need to go anywhere. However, if we examine this bookcase behind us, it seems to be that we can push it. Why would they have a room sectioned off from the entire hospital, I wonder? There's another floor to this building? And why is it covered in vines? Like no one's been here since forever. Well, thankfully we have something to remove it. It says, cleanliness, like alcohol. And now we have that lighter. Just be careful here, Harry, because you might burn yourself. I'd make a going into the depths of hell reference, but I think it's quite visually apparent. So now we're in a second basement. Wonder what could be so secret and special under this circumstance. Yeah, we don't have a map of this place, even though we had a separate basement map, which is curious. So there must be a second basement map around here. And another wheelchair. Okay. So how am I going to get this place open? Oh, what's this? Alright. They're dead this time. Good. It sounded like it was coming from next to us. Okay then. VCR tape, huh? we know where one is. So let's explore this area and then head back up and see what this tape has in store for us. Locked. Another locked door.
What's this? Looks like someone's been here.
And here is where we first come across the name Alessa. We also have an examination room key, so we'll probably come back to this area, but I think we should go do the videotape first. I'm just dying to know what's on it, aren't you? And it's almost like this malevolent force is trying to show us something for some reason. Why? Now, this is a character we haven't quite come across yet, but this is again referring to that Alessa character downstairs who we saw in that room underneath the basement. So whoever it is quite not exactly handling the situation with that very well. Now what we need to do is we need to go downstairs to the first floor, and then we need to go into the medical room. Okay, so we cut through here. Alright. You know, Harry, you're taking this very well, all things considered. Must be that conviction for finding his daughter.
Finally, someone else who's okay.
Who are you?
My name's Lisa Garland. What's yours?
Harry Mason.
Harry, tell me what's happening here. Where is everybody? I must have gotten knocked out. When I came to, everyone was gone. It's awful.
So you don't know anything either. Great. I just don't get it. It's like this is all some kind of bad dream.
Yeah, a living nightmare.
Let me ask you, have you seen a little girl around here? Short, black hair, 7 years old?
A 7-year-old girl. What, she's your daughter?
Yes.
A 7-year-old girl. I can't say that I have. I was unconscious all this time. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Do you know anything about all that weird stuff in the basement?
No? Why? Is there something down there?
You don't know? Don't you work here?
We're under strict orders never to enter the basement storeroom. So I really don't know. What did you say was down there?
Well, it's... Damn! My head.
What's wrong? Harry? Harry, let me help you. Harry?
Was I dreaming?
You were too late.
It's you.
Yes, Dahlia Gillespie.
Tell me everything you know. What's going on?
Darkness. The town is being devoured by darkness. Strength must overcome petty desire, childish sleep talk. I knew this day would come.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
Believe the evidence of your eyes. The other church in this town, that is your destination. This is beyond my abilities. Only you can stop it now. Have you not seen the crest marked on the ground all over town?
So that's what I saw in the schoolyard. What does it mean?
It is the mark of Samael. Don't let it be completed.
Hey, wait!
So yeah, fortunately, we won't see Lisa for quite some time, and if you couldn't tell, she was the one who was on the recording of the VCR. So now at least we know she knows a little bit more than she was letting on. But for the time being, we have a key. An antique shop key. Okay. Now, I think we cleared the entirety of this hospital. Well, can we go there now? Well, let's see. I doubt it, but maybe. No. It's not going to let us go anywhere on this floor, so we're all done with this section. Okay, good. Alright, we're finally back. Now, we did go for about a good 40 or so minutes, so I figured we'll get at least a good decent way into the next area. So let's get ourselves equipped. And we have an antique shop key. Got it. Huh, we actually expended a lot more ammo than I thought I would. Well, I think we got one of those pesky, what do you call it? Not dogs, but big guys. So let's just have a shotgun ready for that guy. Let's get out of here with no fuss. Now, the antique shop should be somewhere... Unfortunately, I can't read this at all. So I guess we'll just run down this way. What is that droning noise? Nope. Nope. Ah, gotcha. Ah. Get out of my way. Thank you, Harry. A little bit faster next time. Right. We're a little dinged up, so let's use one of these for now. Now, we're looking for an antique shop. Where would you find one of those? Whatever it is, it's pretty persistent in following me. Go away. That droning is getting a lot louder. Maybe that's a sign. Oh, here's the antique shop. Okay. I guess we could check to see if there's anything else useful around here. Public parking. I don't think there's anything else to get around here. Uh-oh. I see you there. Alright, we got him. Hey, a police station. That sounds like someplace safe. Hello? Oh. Hey, shotgun ammo. This was definitely a worthwhile adventure. Locked. There's something on it. Product only available in selected areas of Silent Hill. Raw material is white Claudia, a plant peculiar to the region. Manufactured here, dealer equals manufacturer. So this is a drug that's a lot more relevant later on, but just something to keep in the back of your mind for now. Coroner Seals called. Officer Gucci is unlikely to be murdered. He apparently died naturally. But medical records show Officer Gucci had no prior symptoms of heart disease. Okay. Maybe linked to the drug mentioned beforehand? Perhaps. You know, we haven't seen Sybil in a while now, haven't we? Hope she's doing alright. Yeah, we got one pesky thing to take care of out here, so let's just have this at the ready. Alright, it's dead. I don't care about you, you're not a pest. Well, you are a pest, but you're not a worse kind of pest. I guess I could check down Wilson Street. Go away. Well, at least we recharged our ammo supplies quite a bit. So, this was a worthy venture. Come on, we can get him. Got ya. Oh, we got it. Well, let's just get out of here. That sounds like a better plan. Oh, Harry. Oh, not you again. Let's get out of here. Keep going, we're almost there. Alright, here we go. So, now we're going to the antique store. Since, Dottie, or what was her name? Dahlia told us to do. And what shall we find in here, I wonder? Okay. Oh, save point. Alright. Oh. I see the marks. Just like in the hospital.
What's this?
Harry!
Sybil?
I'm glad you're okay. I shouldn't have left you. Things are worse than I thought. It's nuts.
What are you doing here? I thought you left town.
I saw you go in here, so I followed you. I couldn't get out. All the roads out of town are blocked. Cars have completely stopped running. The phones and radios are still out too.
What about my daughter? Did you see her?
I did see a girl.
Was it Cheryl?
I only caught a glimpse of her through the fog. I went after her, but she vanished. I don't know about your daughter, but...
And you just let her go? Where was it?
On Bachman Road. She was heading towards the lake. Now don't get excited. It wasn't like she ran off exactly. There was no place for her to go. The road has been obliterated.
What? So then Cheryl...
It was like she was walking on thin air.
Hmm?
What about you? Anything?
Yeah, I met this bizarre woman. Her name's Dahlia Gillespie. Do you know her?
Dahlia Gillespie. No. And?
She said something about the town being devoured by darkness. Gibberish like that. Any idea what it means?
Darkness devouring the town. Must be on drugs. They sell them to the tourists. The force still can't figure out who's behind it. None of our leads have panned out, and the investigation is stalled.
What could drug trafficking have to do with all this?
I really don't know. But maybe that's the darkness she was talking about. That's all I can think of. What's this?
Just discovered it. Maybe there's something back there.
Let's have a look.
Wait. We don't know what's back there. I'd better check it out first.
I'm a cop. I should go.
No, I'm going.
All right. I'll cover you from here. Be careful. If anything looks fishy, get back here on the double.
Okay. Sybil,
Yeah?
do you know anything about... well, like some other world? It's like some kind of bad dream.
What are you talking about?
I'm not quite sure. I try to make sense of it, but then my mind goes blank. Everything's dark there, and I hear sirens in the distance. I met this nurse, Lisa. It's like I was there, but not really. It's all a blur, like some kind of hallucination, you know?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Harry.
Oh. I was just wondering. Never mind.
Harry, you're tired.
Yeah, maybe.
So, Sybil finally showed up, and it seems a little weird that Harry decided to go in first when she's a cop after all. She's better trained for this situation, but oh well. I'm gonna guess it's more so not a macho man and can't be outmanned by a woman kind of thing, but more so a desire to, or he seems to be a better equipped or mentally prepared for this kind of stuff. That's what I'm gonna go with. But yeah, it does seem pretty dumb that he is the one who
What's
goes in
this?
first. But oh well.
Some kind of altar. Never seen anything like this before. Maybe this is the other church.
Well, it definitely doesn't look any Christian-like, that's for sure. What's this? Okay. Do we really need more melee weapons? I feel like I have so many at this point.
What the?
Uh-oh.
Harry? Are you okay? Harry?
Where am I?
Harry,
Lisa? Then I'm in the hospital?
you were having a bad dream.
Was I? Hey, you don't look too good. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Nothing you need to worry about.
Well, if you're sure. Lisa, do you know a woman named Dahlia Gillespie?
Oh yeah, that crazy Gillespie lady. She's kind of famous around here. She never sees anybody, so I don't know that much about her. But I heard her kid died in a fire, and supposedly she's been crazy ever since.
Well, she says the town is being devoured by the darkness. Do you have any idea what she's talking about?
The town devoured by the darkness. Yes, I think I do. Before this place was turned into a resort, the townspeople here were on the quiet side. Everybody followed some kind of queer religion. Weird occult stuff, black magic, that kind of thing. As young people moved away, the people figured they'd been summoned by the gods. Evidently, things like that used to happen around here all the time. Before the resort, there really wasn't anything else out here. Everyone was so flipped out, you gotta blame it on something. Then a lot of new people came in and everybody clammed up about it.
A cult?
Last time I heard anything about it was, gosh, years ago. When several people connected with developing the town died in accidents. People said it was a curse. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm rambling. I'll shut up.
Was that another dream? Did I pass out again?
So as you can see, we have another, what is this? Gyromancy? Yeah, gyromancy circle to deal with. So that section had a lot of story bits kind of packed in there and kind of just fleshing out the town's history. But mainly what I want to focus on is just that because I think the reason they had the Sybil moment there, even though it felt really kind of out of place a little bit, was kind of to reinforce that, no, this isn't all in Harry's head, nor is he having a bad dream. Because Sybil is there, and he vanishes in the quote-unquote real world of that moment. And yet he reappears in two different places, just to kind of show how nonsensical this world is. I mean, yes, we can go into the it's a dream argument all we want, but I think the reason they had that moment there is just to kind of point out how it's not that it's simple. Oh crap. This thing again. Ah, get off. Really bothering me when you do that. Oh well, they're both dead. That's the important bit. But now we're back into a more industrial-looking Silent Hill, which kind of fits the whole fact that this is a former mining town. And we have much more troublesome pests to deal with. Okay, where do we go, Harry? Oh, here. So this looks like we're going into the mall now, which we didn't have access to before, so definitely something happened between the last area and this one. Again, back into a nonsensical environment where the floor is kind of overlooking a bottomless pit. And what do we have here? I guess we go up the escalator.
Cheryl!
Now, obviously, that looks a little bit too old for Cheryl, now, doesn't it? Well, kind of goes back to what Lisa was saying with what happened to Dahlia's daughter, who we probably can guess is Alyssa, since it's the only character they bothered to put so much emphasis into this game thus far. And if you remember during that boss encounter with the giant split-headed lizard, there was a big thing mentioned, or sorry, the big pyre mentioned in the, what do you call it? Or there was a big fire pit, and there was a body burning inside of it, which does kind of coincide to what happened to her daughter. What the hell is this? Well, let's see if we can whack these things. Uh-oh. Well, I didn't expect that. Oh, there's a rifle there. Oh shit, did we leave something important back there? I hope not. I really hope we didn't. I get the feeling we were supposed to grab some other stuff. Yeah, let's not waste the ammo. Oops. can probably take more than one shot, but I kind of want to make sure I don't lose my ammo too. Maybe we killed it. Oh, maybe not. Well, okay then. Don't know what was up with that thing, but it's out of our way, so I guess that's good. I'm guessing we can't get any more ammo from here. Alright. Now, what was the significance of that boss and why was it there? I don't know. I feel like a lot of the bosses in this game kind of are like that. I mean, the ones thus far have been pretty good, but some of the enemies I'm kind of like, well, what's the significance of like the naked dogs or the other things we've encountered that really don't seem to have much rhyme or reason to them? I don't know. Maybe there is actual thing somewhere and I'm just oblivious to the importance of it. No, it doesn't look like I can go back, so that's a pain. Alright, time to run, Harry. I hope he didn't leave a whole lot of important stuff back there. Right now, we're going to keep running. Okay. Ow. You're definitely not nice. Where am I? Can't go that way. This is definitely not working out. Maybe I can go to the police station if there's something there. I guess that's kind of a hint. I did go there before, but Sybil was there, so I guess maybe that's what we're supposed to be doing. Oh, good. I was afraid we wasted all that stuff for nothing. Now let's see. How long have we been going? I think we can keep going. You know, we could end it here, but, you know, I want to keep going. I'm in that mood. Or not. Well, I guess if I have no other choice, I have to go back to the hospital. Alright. I guess we gotta finish what we started. But she did say to go to the second church, right? And that's what we did. So I suppose there was a hint on what we were doing. Oh, that was close. Keep running, Harry. Oh God, the friggin'. We're almost there. Ow. There's the hospital. Guess I imagine this is where we're supposed to go. Oh wow. That was a lot of angry dogs. So we're back here. So where are we supposed to go this time? The examination room? I guess.
Harry!
Glad you're okay.
Thank God you came back. I was scared to be here all alone.
I'm here now. I was worried too. I'm real happy to see you. Lisa, can you tell me how to get to the lake?
The lake? You take Bachman Road.
The road's blocked.
Well, that's the only way out there.
Are you sure? There's gotta be another way.
Wait! I just remembered something!
What?
There's a waterworks over by my old elementary school. It's been abandoned for years. There's an underground tunnel out there used for inspections or something. I remember hearing it runs all the way to the lake.
Really? You think I can get to the lake from there?
I've never been down in there myself, so I'm not positive. Besides, it's all fenced off to keep people out.
If there's a chance, I've got to try.
Harry, don't go! I don't want to be alone. It's so scary, I can't stand it.
How about coming with me? This may not be the safest place in the world either. I can't promise you anything, but I'll do my best to protect you.
No. Somehow I feel I'm not supposed to leave this place. Oh, Harry, I'm so scared. I'm cold.
Look, just wait here a little longer. I'll be back as soon as I find my daughter.
Harry?
Uh-huh. Well, am I going back outside to the school? Can we talk to her at all? Huh, she vanished. Where'd she go? Weird. So I guess we're supposed to head back outside? I don't see any other option. Is it a waterway from the elementary school? Well, there's only one elementary school that I know in this town. It's unfortunately the one we went to. Why is it quiet? Where do I go? Those areas are all blocked off, right? Maybe it's that watchtower place I went to earlier. Hey, the entire environment's changed. Okay, then yeah, definitely I have to go this way. I get the feeling something bad's gonna be up here. Oh, it's a giant bug. Great. My favorite kind of enemy. Great. Now that's either supposed to be a butterfly or a moth. And if it's a butterfly, then it probably represents metamorphosis and the like. If it's a moth, beats me. Death, something. Point is, we're out of the overworld. The other world, sorry. And everything seems hunky-dory now. So I guess we're supposed to go back to the school? Or we're supposed to go down south. I'm gonna assume we go south, but we'll see. Seems a little odd for a bunch of waypoints to send me places, but oh well. 'Cause I feel like we're going in circles now. I don't think she's here, is she? No. She just vanished. Alright, I guess we head to the lake now. So I guess we head to our left and see if we can go down. Doubt it. Yeah, can't head this way. So, what was the whole point of fighting that boss, other than getting out of the overworld? Otherworld. I keep saying it's an overworld for some reason. Oh, the larva. Okay, I just realized we fought the larva and then we fought the moth. Okay, so there was a bit of transformation there. I just realized. Duh. Okay, so we need to head back to the original part. Silent Hill. Got it. Oh. Okay. So, I guess it just took me here. Interesting. Well, okay then, game. Nice to know it doesn't want to waste my time doing stuff. Didn't realize until now we still have the VCR. Oh, I have to look at it first before I can swing at it. I get the feeling I'm gonna need this. We got 200 ammunition, we can spare it. This looks like a bit of a lengthy section. I wonder if we can get to a saving point here. Well, we'll keep going for now. What's that noise from? Ah. They're hiding around the walls, of course. Where's that moaning from? Oh my god! What are you? Step on it, Harry. Step on it. If it gets up, it's not my fault. Don't worry, it's just sirens from Silent Hill. Nothing to be alarmed about. Nope. At least I'm finding plenty of this to make up for whatever ammo I probably missed in that previous area, but oh well. Not gonna bemoan it. We still got 40-something shotgun ammo. Hey, this works out well. Is that blood or grease or something? Let's wait to go over here. This looks like progress. Or maybe not. I guess we'll go this way and keep figuring out what's over here. That area is locked, okay. So I imagine if I go to that exit that I passed by, I can loop around and come back this way for some reason. Alright, next area. Oh, it's locked. Never mind. Proceed. Let's see, where are we? Is that where we came from? Kinda looks like it. Well, there's 2 ladders, so I guess we'll just keep going for now. Or I could end the video. So we're about what? Actually, this is a pretty good place to stop. Pick this up and we can finish exploring the sewers and catch ourselves a bit of a break. Yeah. Oh, forgot about that. Oops. Oh well. So, thanks for watching. We're going to continue this maybe tomorrow. Well, I say that even though I did 2 episodes today, but oh well. But we'll continue this later, sooner rather than later. So until then, catch you later.